Floss 2.
Hi, Floss 2.
I'm Chris.
I'm Jane.
And we're the BosStitchers. This is episode 64, and today is March 31st.
Yes, thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
On this rainy night in,
in
the Boston
Pretty bad
area.
Up there, huh?
Yeah. I told Howie I should have made you come to my house.
Well, you are down to one beagle.
I am.
You?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yes, we had to say goodbye to Lefty. She was a very good dog, and she was 12. So very good dog, and
had the best years of her life for sure.
Yes.
With you and Howie.
Yes, and she was a great friend. Yes, we're missing her. But Chester keeps us busy.
I was going to say it must be quiet at your house, but then it's Chester who's still around.
Right,
so.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to miss her at all, though.
No, he hasn't skipped a beat.
No, really hasn't.
Yeah.
So I don't. I've already looked on Pet Finder.
I bet, yeah.
I sent a.
What was that about? Oh no, we're not going to get another.
Yeah, well, I sent a couple of the entries to Howie, and he comes home after work, and he's like, "We're not getting another dog."
Send all the entries you want, right?
Right. Yeah. But anyway, it's just the thing of, I would always, like, when I went into the bedroom, I'd always have to look to make sure that, that I wasn't gonna step on her, because she would, like, move around, and so it's like little things like that that you always think, like, oh yeah, she's not here,
she's gone.
So but she was a very good dog. So
well, I guess a word of warning for one thing: tomorrow's April Fool's Day.
Yes.
So it's a public service announcement.
Right.
Be on your toes.
Right. So we want to talk about.
We had a blast. We had a wonderful weekend last weekend in Maine with our friends Missy and Kathy, and 2 needles pulling thread, and a lot of other stitchers too.
Yeah. People, a lot of the Maine contingency, and people from Rhode Island and Ohio and Georgia. So it was really, it was a really fun time.
All in celebration of Kathy and her recovery from cancer, and
and her good health.
Best reason to celebrate.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of fun.
Missy did a terrific job. Organizing, planning the whole thing. Ashley. Yes, and Ashley
helped out. Kathy's daughter.
She did a great job.
Yeah. The two of them really. It was a really, really nice event.
Yeah.
And Helen D. Did a little something special for the group. So she made this chart.
She knocked it out of the park. The theme for the event was Stand Tall and Flamingos. And she certainly captured all that here. And, you can see the finishes here, but I'm sure on Helen's channel you can maybe see something clearer, or Kathy and Missy too. They're just gorgeous. And these are the pins she used and the backing. Pins, I don't know if you can see that, but in the corner of the pillow. And Missy kindly gifted the patent and then all the good stuff to go along with it. It's really a beautiful palette. Taking that out beforehand, but it's just gorgeous springy uplifting colors. And we have a marker and a pair of scissors and a tape measure.
Yeah.
All things we need.
All things I need.
Yes.
I show up, of course, at the event and realize that I don't have scissors. And as Chris knows, for some reason, I rarely have scissors. I just don't know what it is. I mean, I have lots of scissors. But
I think Missy must have had a premonition.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So this
Yeah.
was just gorgeous.
Yeah. And then we met two new friends, Tammy from Georgia and her friend Holly from Ohio. And they put together a little treat for everyone too. This is Stand Tall 2023. And a little jar, and again there were scissors in here. So we got scissors,
and they didn't even know you before.
I know. They got we got some candy, but look at this little pillow that Tammy made. So it's got flamingos on it. It's got the heart. Has a button on the back, and then a pin with. I don't know if you can see that, but the pin has a flamingo on it too. So
just a lot of work in that.
I know, it's so tiny. Yeah. I love it so much.
And Holly made these terrific, unfortunately I left it in my bag, but scissor fobs, would you call that, or a floss drop. It's just, yeah, it was great too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's really fun to meet all their friends from both near and far.
Yeah. It was really, really fun weekend. So how much stitching did you get done over the weekend?
I actually got a fair amount.
Okay, let's see it.
We moving right into
Do you want to throw out the first stitch?
I'd love to.
Play ball!
And so I had, admittedly, a little bit of an advantage, I guess, beforehand because, you know, I have a picture, but it's a pretty poor one because it's just my printout of it. This was Lori Holt's Autumn Beauty Sal from fall of 21. And that was has been one of my Boss Me selections for March. And I actually have made very good progress on this. I did show it last time. Well, I guess it shows up okay. And so I had the weekend before, I went to Stitch New England for a stitch day on that Saturday at PM Shop. So I had some time to work on it there, and then Jane and I had our craft group the next day on Sunday, and then I had last weekend. So I've really made some significant progress on this, which I'm really happy about.
Yeah.
So I had stitched 5 days on this for Boss Me in March, but I've definitely exceeded that. And I'm going to keep going. Yeah, because I really
very
don't
close
have.
To a finish, right?
Yeah,
you must be close.
Yeah, I don't have too much, and now that I've got the momentum back on this, I'm just going to keep going.
Good.
And I was saying to Jane that what really was helpful with this is that it does have some big blocks of color. And I was prepared for that with these stitching days ahead. So that helped too.
Nice.
Yeah. Get in there.
Color and cotton?
Color and cotton. Absolutely love that. The floss is, I bought that and I think they kind of did a kit for that at Fact Water Shop.
Oh, yeah.
So I bought all that, all the classic colorworks.
Yep.
But the fabric, I used one of my fabric of the month from April of 21, and it's 28 count Lugana, in spiced honey. I just love that fabric.
It's a great color.
Good.
It's a great color.
It really is. It has color and cotton as always, but yeah, I know. All the good piece of that left too for something else.
Yeah. Great.
Well, I guess I might as well just keep going on then.
For sure.
Okay. So, next, this is not, I think, going to come as too much of a surprise to our viewers, but yes.
Well, they might. It might come as a surprise.
Yes.
Given the number of times you've stitched this.
I have started number 3 on this. I can't get enough of that 1992 Santa.
And now she doesn't really need the chart anymore because she has it memorized.
I wish that were true, you know. So I have all the yellow done. I've got his coat.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm off to a pretty good start on that. You knew I couldn't go for too long without finish on that. Now, I have 2 other quicks that were new starts. The first one was kind of a treat to myself because you'll see when we get to finishes. But I got this, I guess this is everything rolled into one haul, new start, whip. Because I had bought this when I was at Stitch New England. And it's Ink Circle, Assorted Sorts. And it's licorice candy. I think it's cute. I bought a really nice piece of fabric. I think I kind of bought this because I wanted an excuse to buy this piece of fabric at, which unfortunately I didn't bring down with me, but at Pam's. It's by Black Cauldron, which I don't have any of their fabric, and it's Rose Gold, I think it's called. But then I realized that I had this piece left. You can see there isn't much of a start there, but I had this left of Fabrics by Stephanie Briar Rose. So I kind of just thought I'd stick with that. Yeah.
Looks good.
Yeah. So who knows? That might be a future small. And then last but not least, as I was saying to Jane, I'm going to be working at the polls in our town tomorrow for the local election, and from 2 to 9 p.m. And that promises to be a rather slow day, I think. So I'm hoping there might be the possibility of some stitching. So as luck would have it, I found a Pine Mountain to pull out. Because I don't want to take anything with me that I'm like really invested in, you know, in case something happened. So I just did enough.
So this is spring typography.
I just did enough to get a start so that I will know where I am. So I'm going to see how this goes.
Breezy birds singing, eggs, new blooms, blue skies, green grass, rain, spring.
All the good things of spring.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping
this is already just a pillow.
Yeah. And I'm hoping with some luck I actually have the pillow form that goes in there. I think I do. I'd like to make good progress on that tomorrow because I have a couple of occasions this month that I could gift this as a little something to someone. I'm not making 2 of them, but you know, one of the 2 occasions maybe.
Yeah.
But you know, if I don't get the time this week, I'm not going to kill myself over it. So that's it.
If it's this spring, you might have time anyway, right?
Yeah. So that's
Nice.
it. Counted 4.
Very nice.
I don't want her to forget that. Did you get all that down?
I think
in the
so.
notes?
I think
Okay.
so. Yeah,
All right.
I think so. Well, it'll be in the description box below.
Okay.
All right. So let's see. I worked on my Boss Me. I actually worked on something that I finished, which you will see in a little bit. But I am plugging along on Mill Hill Monday. I don't seem to be making too much progress, but this is Christmas Village. This is the tree farm. Buttons and Beads, the winter series. And I got sick of stitching, so I started to do some beading. So I did a little bit more. So these are beads up here, which I had finished before. And then I moved over to this roof. And then I'll probably move down. Most of the stitching is done. There's still some stitching in this corner. This tree needs still a few stitches, but it's going to be mostly beads from now on. So, yeah, it's kind of it's fun to do.
Yeah. Really does add a lot to it. The beads.
Yeah, it does. It's even, it's even blingier, obviously, in person.
Right.
But it's, I like working on it. So, keep plugging along
Have you
on that.
pretty much stuck with the Mondays on that?
I have, yeah. Let's see. Well, there was a couple of Mondays, like 2 Mondays in a row, I just forgot that it was Monday. And then there was another reason why I didn't do another Monday, but I like to really try to stick with this.
Yeah. I've fallen off the bandwagon on that a little bit, but I want to get back to, because that's pretty much the part I'm at the stage I'm at with mine too, is that I've got almost all the stitching done and I just started on the beading.
How do you like it?
Good. As you say, it's slow.
Yeah.
Whether that picks up much as time goes on, time will tell. But,
right. Yeah.
Yeah, but I like it well enough.
Yeah. So we'll keep plugging along that. And then my 2 calls for Boss Me this month were 10 to stitch 10 hours on Let Freedom Ring by Lila's Studio. So
and I was so happy to see you pull this out again.
So this is what I worked on over the weekend.
Which was brave.
Yeah, well. Yes, I am a brave soul.
Yes.
I didn't really get
bored for that one?
Yeah, maybe. I didn't really get a lot done.
There was a lot of talking.
Yeah. It was mostly Tammy, I think. Tammy distracted me.
Mostly Tammy talking? She was talking to herself?
No, she was distracting me. So, anyway, this is Let Freedom Ring.
Grab that.
And so, let's see. Pull this out a little bit. So mostly what I did over the weekend was that I did this area, finished that off. All of this, the words here are 1/1. So I started them.
Remind us of that count and that. I know it's Pampras, right?
Yes, yeah. So it is Pampras. It's 36 count linen it's called Pampras grass. And unfortunately, This was by Seraphim, and they don't make it anymore. So that's kind of disappointing because it's a really beautiful. It feels really nice, and it's a really great color. So I want to get back to this and start doing. I was doing like 30 minutes a day on it for a while, and that's how I actually got so much done. But I haven't done that in a while, so I'd really like to get back to doing at least 30 minutes a day, and hopefully see some progress.
All right. Did you get the 10 hours in though?
I got my 10 hours. Yeah. It probably, I think I was talking to people over the weekend, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you got, because I thought I probably got like 3 or 4 hours." They're like, "Oh no, give yourself 5." Like, all right.
If stitches say so.
Right. And then this one is by Sara Guermani. This is called Presepe. She's an Italian designer.
I don't remember that actually, but you didn't just start that.
No, this right? I started for No New Starts last year.
Oh, okay.
And I haven't picked it up
all right.
at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can be forgiven that I don't remember it?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Yeah. Your mind's not going yet. And let's see. This one I'm stitching on a 32 count linen called Cornsilk, and this is a week's fabric. It's actually pretty nice. And I started, this is a shepherd. Got some sheep gonna be going in down here, and then these are buildings in the back. This one, I still have 2 more hours that I need to stitch on this.
What time is it?
Yeah, I know. It's only, 8 o'clock? I'll finish. Yeah. I don't know if I'll finish it tonight.
One way or another.
By the end of the weekend, I'll have my 10 hours in.
Yeah.
It's amazing how, like this is 8 hours of stitching. I'm thinking, come on. How come I can only do that much in 8 hours?
I know. I kept saying that last weekend.
So, and then I had a finish.
Yes.
I did Spring Blessings, and I'll show you that in a minute, but this is the Season Blessings 2 booklet, and so I finished spring, and then I started on summer, and this is the same fabric that I used for, no, it's not the same fabric, but it is still a mystery fabric. Okay. So I don't know what it is, but I think it's probably, I don't know, maybe that's 32 count.
I would say 32 count.
And I'm not even sure which way this goes. I think it goes this way, but just started on the bird's body. So once I finished spring, we had a little stitching group on Friday night when we got there. So I finished Spring Blessings, and then I started this because I wasn't really in the mood to start or to work on Let Freedom Ring. Yeah. So so those were my whips.
All right.
Finishes?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right. This was my other Boss Me for March, Ink Circles, Cocoa Time, and it's a finish.
Ta-da!
And I have to say, you've probably been telling me this, Jane. There was so little that was left on this, really. It was like, why did I let this just sit? You hold it now, point.
Was Boss Me, was it to finish it?
No, it was 5 days, but
okay.
I didn't need that.
Yeah.
All I really had to do was like a little bit up here. I did do all this part. Had just finished filling in.
Yep.
A couple of stitches here and there in the letters.
Yep.
Absolutely minimal.
Yeah, that looks great. That's a good representation of the fabric too. Yeah. 28 count Briar Rose.
That's right. Fabrics by Stephanie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Pretty.
So that's the one that
Very
I
nice.
had enough to do that I'm starting Assorted Sorts on.
Yep. Very good.
So off to our finisher.
Okay.
Someone asked me on Instagram how I was going to finish it, and I said, however our finisher wants to. And she seems to be favoring flat folds these days, so
Right.
I'll leave it up to her discretion.
Yep.
So I was happy to have that. And then I think, Jane, you might be inserting a couple of FFOs for us here.
I will. Yes.
Yeah. We each had a, a piece we had just gotten back from the finisher, and
Mm-hmm.
which we gifted to Kathy.
Yep.
For
Yep.
the smalls
Yep.
piece of it there.
Yeah.
So mine again will look rather familiar. That was 1992 Santa number 1.
Yeah. Okay.
Number 2
right.
is with the finisher.
Okay.
Number 3 is in
progress.
Yeah.
Oh God. All right.
I suppose you had something unique.
So I did. It's called He's a Flake, and I don't have the chart with me, but it is a Little House Needleworks, and it's a snowman standing next to a Christmas tree, and I'll put a picture of the fully finished object, but I found a wooden snowman, and he was holding a dowel, so our finisher finished the piece and then put it on the dowel. So she put it on there using like brads, but they were snowflakes. So very very clever.
Yeah.
So if Kathy wanted to exchange it out with something, it would be very easy to take off. But so
I was just
that was
going to comment
great.
on, you don't have the patent with you. I, of course, have the patent with me at all times.
Yeah, right. And all right, so then this is my finish.
Oh, I'm sorry, we jumped right over that.
That's all right. That's fine. And here is my finish of Spring Blessings, and I decided that for this I would use all DMC. It's charted. Let's see. I think it's charted with Classic Color Works. Yes.
Is that what she usually uses, Lila?
I don't know. I don't know if she uses. I think she uses. Yeah, I think she uses a bunch of like different.
I feel
things.
like I bought a ton of it to go with.
Yeah, right.
Some large projects.
Anyway, I thought the DMC
great.
was fine.
Yeah.
So I'm
sure you must.
like
but do you have the whole set on those?
I do.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
It's a series.
So it's a series. All right. So what else you got? Haul? Do you have any haul?
Oh, the only haul I had, other than the Assorted Sorts, when I was at Pam's, I showed this last time. Dirty Annie's package deal. Again, not my usual style, but I don't know. Maybe it's that. It says, I'm a real sweetheart and a smart ass. It's a package deal. I may have bought it because I love that background fabric, which I don't have it yet. But I had intended to do it on one of the, quite fine pieces of
neutrals
linen,
that you have.
yes, from
one of the 100 pieces of neutrals.
Right, from my extensive color and cotton collection. But when I was at Stitch New England, Pam happened to have what was called for this, which is crypt cloth by Lapin Loops, I believe you would say.
All right.
32 count linen. And I thought, well, while I'm here, I think I'll get it.
Good.
So that was it, I think, for me.
Is that, is like the name of the
The color is crypt cloth, yeah.
Oh, the color is crypt cloth.
Crypt cloth. The brand is Lapin Loops.
Ooh, that's kind of creepy.
Yeah, maybe they didn't really design it for this one in mind, right? Yeah. But it is a nice neutral.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. It's kind of creepy, but whatever. All right. Anything else?
No, that was it for haul. Did you?
I have, first I have a random act of kindness. My sister Heather emailed me and told me that she bought something for me on Etsy. And she bought me Farm Animals by the Little Stitcher.
How did she know?
That's what I asked her. I said, how did you know I like that? I watch you. So at least we have one subscriber.
She's subscribed.
She is.
Subscribed, liked, all those things.
Exactly,
okay.
yeah. Anyway, these are really cute. And they will probably come in very handy when I have to do a small for stitching at the farm.
I think so.
So, and Heather, if you would like one of or more of these, you let me know. So,
very thoughtful.
Very thoughtful, and very surprised, and it was very, very nice. So, thank you.
I wonder if Heather's thinking about stitching now.
She used to stitch.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Oh.
She gave me she gave me a couple of charts that she had, and then she gave me a bunch of DMC that she had.
Oh, nice.
So, but
that means
she doesn't
purging.
she doesn't really want to stitch anymore.
Maybe she's a little too busy right now.
Yeah. And then for haul, I have my Color and Cotton. This is the Thread of the Month Club for March.
Always fun.
And I should be getting my April one soon. So this is called Topsoil.
Oh, that's good. You know, it's funny, when you pulled that out and I looked at it quickly, I thought it said tropical. And I was thinking, I think
somebody screwed up naming that.
Colors and names, but that does not look tropical to me, but... Topsoil, they got it.
This one I love. It's called Purple Calla Lily.
Ooh.
And there's all kinds of light and dark purples in there.
That's very pretty. I don't think I've ever seen a purple calla lily.
Me neither, but this is Blueberry Patch. That's very pretty too. And we have Bluebird. And puddle jumping.
That's cute.
It's very cute. And so I get 10 skeins, and I get these all colors. And the next is Dutch Tulip.
Ooh,
pretty red.
I like that.
And Marigold. It's so funny when you start looking at all these colors. It's like, I already have that color. I already have that. But then when you put them all together, it's like they're so different. Yeah. This is Tadpole and Water Lily And finally, picket fence.
Oh yeah, I use picket fence kind of. Oh, maybe.
So there's a few picket
I
fences.
was just gonna say,
Yeah.
yeah. But I think that's a good one.
Yeah. So that's a very nice assortment.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Getting ready for spring. All right.
It has been spring some days, but then
Yeah. Right.
others
Then there
not
was
so much.
today.
Yeah.
It's
And
freezing
it
this
snowed while we
morning.
remain.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Kind of a bit, but it didn't stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It was like a nice little coating
Yes.
for the Georgia people.
For people that still find that sort of thing fun.
Right. Yeah, right. But I didn't stitch on my snow day project either.
Did you bring it with you?
I didn't know.
I might have had mine in my bag. I don't
Yeah.
remember if I did or not, but I didn't pull it out either.
Yeah. And then the last thing I have is I did get one piece of haul. This is a bag from OG Stitchery, and she was selling bags at the retreat, and so this was I thought this was cool. Lobsters and crabs and fish and shells and
all the things, see.
All the things. And inside we had the shellfish and then a blue backing and the absolute perfect zipper pull.
She always nails it with those.
So this is like
sea glass.
Yeah, it's like sea glass, and then a shell charm on it. So
I love her new little tags.
I love
too.
this. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we have. Let's see if I can get it to focus. OG Stitchery tags. So, yeah, so, and that is my haul.
All right. I think that brings us to plans.
Yeah.
Do you remember what your Boss Me selections are?
Yes. One of them is to update my wish list.
That should take days.
I know. Because I probably have I have a few different wish lists here and there, and I got to put them all together.
I should actually do that sometimes, though, because sometimes, I usually just add to 1, 2, 3, and
right.
Sometimes get something.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'm looking and I'm thinking, wow, I've got that in there, and
right. Yeah.
I should probably purge once in a while.
Yeah. Yeah, this would be a good exercise because what I'm going to try to do is not buy
the same thing twice.
Yeah, well, that too. Yeah.
Oh darn! I like it when you do that.
But also not make impulse buys.
Yeah, I know. I struggle with that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you see something, it's like, oh, that's really cute.
Yeah.
And not that it's not that I don't like it, but I don't really have to buy everything right then and there. And then I have to be a bit more discerning now because I'm not getting any younger about what I really would like to stitch.
Yeah.
Because I can't stitch everything that I have.
I know.
So
that means you didn't buy that Lucy Bean piece. Buying cross stitch like I've been worn up.
Right, yeah.
I do like that.
I do like that too. I haven't either, but I think I might.
But I know what you mean because I, of course, wanted the 2023 Prairie Schooler Center.
Oh, yeah.
And I think the shops Randy and Pam are sold out of it. But, I mean, come on. It's going to be out there for a while.
Right.
But, I know. I wanted that, and I needed one more color for that new ink circle one. So, it was really worthwhile getting that. So there was a Halloween piece that I really like. And I had that in my cart. So I bought that. But and I haven't got that order yet. And I do really like it. But I'm thinking, like, I still have that is it Lola Crow, that, that Sal from October or whenever that a bunch of us got at the World
the stitching library, or the library.
Yeah, which I love.
Yeah, Haunted Library.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, Jen finished it. Yeah. I haven't even started that. And that's a pretty involved piece.
Yeah. It's really good, though.
Yeah, it really is good. But that's a perfect example of, like, Yeah. Well, I'm excited about Boss Me, though. I was so happy that
my other one.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, no, that's okay. My other one is to do 10 hours on. I have a daffodil. I have a table runner that has daffodils that on each end, and
you need to do that.
I need to do that.
Yeah.
So that's 10 hours on that.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. What about you?
Well, I was so happy that I met both my goals in March. The finish. I wasn't even looking for a finish, but that I got that on Cocoa Time, and that I've got a lot done on Autumn Beauties. But I'm excited about April because I've got All Is Bright. I don't know if you even remember that.
I do.
It's from one of the Hirschner books.
Yeah.
And I really love that.
Yeah, it's the starfish.
Yeah, yeah. And I haven't touched that in, I think, over a year. So I am really happy to get that one out.
Yep.
And my other is, it's 5 days on that, and it's 5 days of stitch what you want, when you want.
Okay, all right.
So I'm really excited to finish Autumn Beauties. Really excited to start the other one.
Yeah.
And then, other than if I got the spring one done this month, that'd be nice. But that's just an extra.
Yeah.
And the other thing that I really need to do, though, is thinking ahead to Stitch North at the end of April.
Yep.
I do really need to get a project that I can get a lot done on with big blocks there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think if I don't identify anything else, I might go with those Prim Village by Laurie Holt.
Oh, yeah.
It has all those houses on it.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be great.
That's a good one to use for something like that.
Yep. Yeah, that would be really good.
Yeah. Oh. So, any Easter plans?
Well, let's see. So, tonight when I get home, I have to put together my niece's Easter basket.
Oh, that's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a really cute one. It's like this pink bunny. It's cute.
She'll love carrying that around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun. And then let's see. Actually, I won't see her on Easter, but I'll see her this weekend. So
nice.
that'll be fun. That'll be good.
Yeah.
I bought some like plastic eggs, so that she can,
open them.
Open them. Yeah,
throw it all over the floor.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Eat it. And,
yeah. But she's a little too young for jelly beans.
Oh yeah, Chucky has it.
Oh yeah. But I got some. They're like, I don't know if they're called like melt-aways or whatever they are, but they're like little. They're yogurt, like almost like yogurt kisses.
Oh, that's
so I got some of those. I got some Teddy Grahams.
Nice in style.
What else did I get? Oh, of course, I got some Pepperidge Farm fish.
Oh yeah,
I got goldfish. So I got a bunch of these little plastic eggs, and I'll put those in it.
Oh, that's fun.
So yeah.
That's
and
good.
I'm also taking her tomorrow to see the Easter Bunny.
Ooh,
So we'll see how that
see
goes.
Pictures coming.
We'll see how that goes. I have a great picture of my godson when he went to see the Easter Bunny, and the picture is the Easter Bunny sitting there and him running away. It's great.
An action shot.
It's great. So hopefully, yeah. And then for Easter, having a few friends over, I think.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Howie has to work, so it's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But.
Yeah.
How about you?
Yeah. We are heading to my cousin and his wife who lived in New Hampshire. So I'm glad about that.
Yeah.
So my other cousins will be there, and Maddie and Matthew and Michael, and maybe Michael's girlfriend. She might have to work, but yeah.
Excellent.
So that'll be nice.
Yeah. One thing I forgot to mention about Boss Me, because of the way that the numbers got called, we should all have a bingo. Once we finish, at least for me, once we finish our April, right? Because
we win. That's good.
Yeah.
Bonus.
Yeah, I think we should all have. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So that'll be very satisfying.
Yes.
All right.
So I think that's it.
Yeah. So we'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So until then, stay well.
Happy Easter if you're celebrating.
Yeah. So will we be back before Easter?
No,
Probably
that's
not.
next weekend.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right. So So happy Easter. Happy Passover.
Yes.
I was talking to someone at work about Ramadan, and
and I read about the phrase to say for that.
What?
To wish someone a happy Ramadan. I don't know what it is. Do you?
I did. She told me. I repeated it. A couple of times.
So that it would stick.
Yeah. And so I'll tell you next time.
Best wishes to anyone who is celebrating.
Yes, absolutely. So we'll see you in a couple of weeks. So take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.